So everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Now I think I want to quickly do something back in Firelink Shrine, and I want to show this on cam. So I think that there's like this quest line that you can do right here. I'm gonna quickly look this up while the loading screen happens. So now that we've gone to the Rosaria's Covenant, there's this thing we can do with the guy who initially gave us all that shit. Talked about the Rosaria Covenant. So, oh yeah, we talked to him. I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to join Rosaria Covenant and get, I think it is, yeah, and put some stuff like turn in a pale tongue. However, I'm gonna do that later after doing a specific quest line. The thing is, don't worry, we still need to travel somewhere else, so I still need to travel regardless, and I think we're traveling to this one. Because now, after doing that whole sidetrack to get to the Covenant, we are gonna actually go further into the cathedral to find that. So I think the fastest way is over here. Is it? Yeah. I'm gonna walk back in, and we're gonna have to go someplace that I'm gonna have to remind myself on where it actually is. Oh yeah, we're down here. We wanna be down here. Oh my god, this guy. So first off, I'm gonna kill that giant over there. Don't worry, he's actually really fucking easy. And now that I've said that, I'm gonna die to it. I know already. There's also this thing right here which you can activate, and it pulls up like the last thing of this one. But you really don't need this. It's just, I think it's to make sure the giants don't follow you past a certain point, but that's not even a thing. So now that we can't really move fast anymore, we have Fedro, let's just crab around again, because we're a fast crab. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna attack. So what you do is you just get below his shit and just swipe his legs. It's actually a surprisingly low amount of things that he can actually do. You'll see that he's completely fucked actually, and he can't really do that much. Might hit you with some tremors sometimes, like that can hit you, sure. But for the most part, he's pretty useless. Oh, I didn't want to attack again, but it's okay, because we can't really fuck this up. And he's dead. Yeah, he's really not that big a thing. I don't know why I sipped there. Was it a victory sip? Let's just say it was a victory sip. But the thing is, he doesn't really drop anything. Just large Titanite shard, junk pie. I don't know. How the fuck did this guy die? He probably wanted to... Yeah, he looted, and then he was like, fuck. How do you get hit twice in a row from this guy? I don't even know. Small loot here. Sort of named the soldier. Crabbing around. And let's open this. I'm not sure this actually leads to the front of the cathedral, where we once at some point we were like, oh, I can't enter this door, guys, because it's an open from the other side door. I don't actually think this is this door. I'm actually 100% sure this isn't that door. This just leads to some loot, but I think we want to get the loot anyway. So in case you like spears a lot, here's a fun one, a Saint Bind. But I don't really like spears that much because I don't want to be a cheap ass motherfucker. So instead we're not gonna use it. I'm gonna keep using the Exiled Gravesword, which I think is also like being a cheap motherfucker. But yeah, I don't know. Let's just ignore that. I'm totally balanced, I swear. Not abusing anything in this game. Not totally abusing the fact that curved greatswords are actually overpowered as fuck. But hey, if I wasn't using that, I'd be using the Guts Greatsword. The Guts Greatsword is similarly awesome, so yeah. Not that big a difference. So in here it's the same thing against the giant. Only difference is that we have a shit ton of stuff on the floor now. These little slimes. And these slimes, they don't do anything apart from trying to fuck your shit up. As in like getting really annoying like that. They are so fucking annoying. I can't really do that much about it. heal, please. Thanks. This is like the main reason why this area over here is so much harder is because of all these slimes. You can see I can't really do anything about them. Could be like, just kill the slimes, but the slimes actually take like no damage. They take like no damage from my attacks. It's way easier to just kill a giant and then move on. I can try and interrupt their attacks like that, but that's like the best I can do. Also, obviously, the giant helps me a lot in killing these guys. But I still want to kill the giant. And there we go. Now the giant is dead. Most of the slime should be dead as well. There's still some left though. There's also a Mad Phantom here, which is probably an evil one. I haven't explained Mad Phantoms before because last time I didn't actually know what the fuck they do. But I think now I kind of do. The thing is, they're either white phantoms or they're red phantoms. Thing is though, you have no fucking idea. So they could be helping you out and like killing a bunch of shit and you're like, oh, I'm really happy about it. But then the thing is then next time they could just stab you in the back and kill you. So you never really know. They really are mad as fuck. Like really mad, and you never really know. If you're in for like really interesting like ways to engage with other players, either play as a Mad Phantom or summon a Mad Phantom and just see what happens. Just see what happens. He could be like super mad and help you out with everything. He could immediately fight you, or he could be well mannered and then backstab you. There's like so much stuff that could happen. And this guy doesn't do anything right now. I'm just gonna like go over here because this like this ranged guy. Obviously we don't like ranged guys. Fucking hate ranged guys. By the way, against this guy I can eat a few hits. I can eat a few hits. I'm fine. If you want to kill this guy without taking any hits, you have to play like super fucking defensive, and that's just not the kind of game I like to play. So I think if we destroy this guy's seat, I think he stands up. Let's check it out. Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to backstab him. Oh, whatever. I think we actually have enough damage to be useful with that. Yeah, we actually have enough damage to kill him. I said in an earlier part that, oh, I probably can't kill these guys like that, but actually I have enough damage for that. But if I didn't have enough damage for that, then just attacking them normally would be way better. It's less safe, sure, it wastes more stamina, also sure, but it does way more damage faster, way faster, and in some cases, doing damage faster is a lot more important. So now we've cleared out all of that, I think it's time to continue with the shortcuttery, because there's yet another shortcut, there's never enough of these. And these shortcuts should lead to the front of the... well, not quite the front, but the place we first saw when we came to this cathedral and where we were like, oh my god, I need to like do stuff. Also over there is the bridge I raised up where you would meet Patches and also get to the Rosaria's Covenant. But obviously we're not interested in that right now. We want to open this door. And I'm gonna run back to the bonfire. Because I want to do some side stuff right now before doing the boss. Because the thing is, the only thing missing over there is pretty much the boss. So I want to do the quest stuff first. So if you're interested in the quest line of a really cool character, stick around. If you just want to see the boss, skip ahead. The choice is yours. Or just watch everything, the quest line and the boss. I mean, this is the most fun part of Dark Souls, isn't it? The quest lines and the bosses. We're gonna... yeah, I don't know how to get back to the bonfire from here without having to warp. Because the thing is, warps take loading screen. I have to walk back to one bonfire and then I think go around to the other side to get to the other thing. Maybe even warp twice. No, actually I think only one warp is enough. But still, there's loading screens. And I think if we just... oh, also I missed an item up there. I'm getting the item up there and I'm not getting the loading screens, so... also I'm getting this thing that I didn't get last time because I fucked myself over. It's right over here. So, just a little bit of cleanup as well. I think there's supposed to be an ambush here, but I don't really remember anything important. Because really there isn't anything important here, it's actually not an ambush at all. A flying cheek. So this leads to the bonfire, which almost seems familiar. But we're not gonna go towards the bonfire, we're gonna go over here and kill this guy around the corner. Miss him, of course, but more importantly... What? I thought I was supposed to... Actually, I was not 100% sure that this would trigger this event. Well, at least we didn't go the wrong way. We still got the crystal lizard and the items, so we totally wanted to do that anyway. But let me just quickly do something right here while I go to the boss. Wait, I don't have to travel anywhere. We can just go to the boss right here. So in order to get to the boss from the bonfire, which a lot of you guys are probably gonna do, even though this boss is very easy and you're probably gonna one-shot it the first try. Oh, I might have to reload the area. Fuck. I'm gonna cut this out, but I'm gonna reload the area really quickly. So see you guys in just a second. So, welcome back. Even though it was just a split second for you. So now that I've reloaded the area, this should totally trigger the event here. There we go.
Hello.
It's our friend Onionbro.
Anyone there?
So Constantly gonna answer to him.
Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegfried of Katerina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere? Oh, yes. I see. Not to worry. Great planning begets great fortune. An old tenant of the Knights of Katerina. And I am a master planner, I do say. Ha ha ha.
I love this guy.
I'm in quite a pickle indeed. Maybe I can fashion a replacement from I've got to use my head and think.
Who doesn't love this guy? However, we're gonna save him, obviously. Because I want his questline to be done, because his questline is so cool. Especially the ending, the payout for that questline is just magnifique, to say the least. I'm not good at that language, whatever the language that was. So we're gonna have to buy that armor. And the thing is, remember when I bought the tower key in Firelink Shrine, I went that the one place came down and then fucking Patches closed the door in front of me and we're like, oh my god, fucking Patches. He can either do that or he can appear at another point. And I've told you about the other point where he can appear in Cathedral of the Deep, where he's on that bridge and he like lowers it while you're on it. If he's at that point, he will actually be wearing Sigurd's armor. And he will speaking to you acting like he's Sigurd, like trying to trick you into thinking he's Onionbro. It's very obvious he isn't, because the way he speaks sounds like someone trying to imitate him. But that's at least some other way of knowing where his armor is. And if he shows up in the tower and not in the cathedral, then it's not that obvious where his armor is, but...
Oh, yes, are you...
easier. He's got his fucking armor. We're gonna have to buy all that shit from him. Wasting like 20,000, maybe not 20,000, maybe like 15,000 souls or something. You don't have to buy the shield or anything else, just the armor, and that's fine. So fuck you, Patches.
Thanks, good comp.
I'm gonna kill you one day, but I'm actually gonna like let you live for a little bit because I want to show something at some point later. Just because there's another questline that involves him. The thing is, the questline will finish and be done correctly without failing if I would kill Patches now. It's just a little side note to see like, oh, by the way, doing this questline, Patches does this, but it doesn't really interfere with the questline right now, at least now that I've done this. I'm gonna go back to Cleansing Chapel, of course, and give Onionbro his armor back, so that he can appear again later on. And I want him to appear later on because he's doing some really awesome shit later. So, yeah. So there's a lot of mad signs around here. Fuck. They're gonna give him his armor.
Me? Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegfried of Katerina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
Oh, he's so happy. Until we meet again, Onionbro.
No need to worry about me with my trust.
Oh yeah. So now after that, we're gonna call it a part, and then next time it's time for the boss. I could get a summon for the boss just for the co-op lols, but the thing is, this would be way too fucking easy. I mean, all the bosses after you play through the game like 2 or 3 times, and you've beat most bosses multiple times, they're not that hard anymore, and getting a summon makes them like completely trivial in some cases. I mean, you can still get comboed to death, but in most cases it makes them trivial. So I don't want to do co-op for bosses. If I see some red summoning signs and I see one right there, I'm gonna do it, but only next part. So see you guys then.